Hello, everyone. My name is Frank Kang. I'm country head and associate partner from Antler, Malaysia. Today, I'm going to talk about the topic of day zero funding for project commercialization, which is essentially what Antler is supporting Malaysian startup ecosystem as a VC. So let me give you a brief introduction about Antler. So Antler is the world's most active early stage investor, supporting like disruptive innovations from inception to commercialization, right? So we are currently operating in 27 cities across 6 continents. Like more now at this point, more than 1 billion committed AUM, right? We have 900 plus portfolio companies, 80 plus nationalities represented, and 6,000 alumni founders from Antler program, right? Every year, Antler is basically investing top 1% of entrepreneur. From like every year, we have like 80,000 plus founders participating or applying for the program, right? And Malaysia is one of the latest expansion from Antler. We partnered together with Khazanah. So in part of Khazanah's Dana Impact Future Malaysia program, Antler opened first cohort or program this October. So how it works, just briefly, we open up our cohort program application, right? Usually each cohort program, about like 2,000 applications has been made, right? And then we do the Antler interview, right, to select usually 60 to 80 founders to join the program, right? And then through the 10 weeks, there will be a lot of master classes or boot camps and coaching, right? And then end of the 10 weeks of program, there will be investment committee. The teams or company past the IC, we have a standard terms of investment, 110,000 US dollars of like 12% of equity funding in Malaysia. So after the teams are selected or passed the IC and got first check from Antler, it goes to the post program, which is the company building, right? Scale, idea, like a prototype, MVP, acquire customers and validate further, right? And then Antler's value proposition is to support the company or founders from day zero until the later stage. So even though the Antler is famous for our forte is day zero, the initial funding, we do have the later stage fund, which can actually support the team and founder companies to the later stage until the end of their entrepreneurship journey. Sorry. Yeah, we work with the exceptional talented founders, right? Usually the founders falls into 3 big buckets. The first, tech and product builders, 40% of founders are from tech, like some prominent tech companies all over the world joining. And of the 50% of founders from like business operators from also reputable like business corporates or consulting or like reputable companies in the world. And we do have like domain experts, right, such as like deep tech, like researchers or scientists from health tech, agri-tech, or any sort of the deep tech industry. And Antler's mission is to build and invest more than 10,000 startups by 2030, right, including companies in all key industry verticals. So consumer tech, of course, but also enterprise and SaaS, right? Energy, sustainability, a circular economy, and the healthcare, right? Genetics, preventative medication, biotech, digital health, right? And also deep tech, right? Agriculture, artificial, the blockchain, robotics, materials, right? So Antler, our in this investment criteria is sector agnostic. So as long as it has a positive impact to the society and then commercially makes sense, that we are supporting the founders. Yeah, we have also, as a global like VC, which have presence in 27 cities, we have a broad network, like from mentorship or advisor perspective, right? The people from the universities or like Goldman Sachs or McKinsey, as well as like world top tech companies are being our supporter. Right? So if teams or companies are funded by Antler, right, then Antler will be a great partner for you, not only as a financial backer, as well as to support and help you to go the global market. That's like brief introduction about Antler program. And today I'm going to also like share quickly about how to get the funding, right, from VCs, right? And then just keep in mind, this is for super early stage companies. Or of course, when it comes to a later stage, then like VCs or even private equity funds are looking into more numbers and different metrics are coming in. But as Antler at day zero, this is a criteria or the focus area where the early stage funds are looking into. So our investment criteria, actually two big important points. One is team fit, right? Finding right co-founders. And the second thing is product and market fit. Because given that it's super early stage, like we do not have much numbers to look into, right? And how do you validate, right? How do you like convince your investors to get funding as from your idea to commercialization, right? So first thing, team fit, right? Whether the co-founders have like passion, and grit, and resilience mindset, or like as a co-founder at the C-suites, whether the entrepreneur has a leadership and charisma, right? And they carry experiences, skills, and knowledge. And what's most important in team fit is the team chemistry, right? The complementary skill sets, right? So especially given like now, like world is changing super fast, right? And then it's going into unlimited competition, right? Instead of try to like improve your weakness. Everyone has a strength and weakness, right? But instead of to just improve your weakness of being a generalist, you just focus on your strength, right? And then find the co-founders who can complement your weakness, right? I think that's the right way to go. And then based on our observation, it actually, these teams, this company has a lot better performance. And then when it comes to product and market fit, right? We are looking into demands and pain, innovations or differentiation, competition, right? Scalability, right? All these we're looking into, like go-to-market strategy and the unit economics, right? And market fit, whether the addressable market is growing, right? Roadmap to Series A, right? It's not very capital intensive, right? And global expansion, whether it goes to regionally or globally expandable, right? And credible exit horizon and target, right? These things are criteria as an early stage VC are looking into. To be a little more elaborative, right? Team product fit, right? Individual strength of the team members, right? And determination to build a huge company, right? So one thing during the program, what we also always tell our founders is to dream and think big, right? I mean, Malaysia, yes, as a country, right, it's like huge potential, right? But for you to build next unicorn, right, you really need to think regionally, at least regionally or globally, right? And complementary skill set among the team members, as I mentioned, ability to execute, right? The chemistry of team members, right? And when it comes to products and market fit, right? The business model size also, these are things that we are looking into, right? As in like the importance of a problem, right? Market attractiveness, customer validation, right? Timing, why now? And manage your risk and mitigation, which is also lead to resilience your business. To be a little bit more deep dive, right? And often this one, especially when it comes to like day zero, right? When you want to, or when you just start your business, right? Finding a right co-founder would be one of the most crucial thing, right? So as the like Ray Hoffman from LinkedIn co-founder, right? No matter how brilliant your mind or strategy, right? If you're playing a solo game, you'll always lose out the team, right? There are like some statistics to support this. So we have reviewed, right, the 195 unicorns, right, after 2005, and then see what are their co-founding team structure, right? And as you can see, like the co-founding well, co-founders, right, structure, well, then solo founder performs a lot better, right? There are a lot more unicorns built together with co-founder rather than solo founders, right? And then team with two or three co-founders, right? Actually 30% more investment and 3x more customer growth rate, 25% higher seed valuation, right? And 163% better performance than solo founder. And I mean, it's not only Antler, right? A lot of world prominent VCs really think the team is the most crucial for especially early stage, right? Sam Altman, I guess he's like, now popular for other things from other company, but once he's YC president, he said the team, or one calls the early death of startup, is co-founder blow-ups. So why do investors look for in co-founding teams, right? First, complementary and complete skill sets. Second, individual strength over team members. And team's ability to execute fast. And ambition to build a big company. And then chemistry among team members. These are main criteria, or focus areas of early stage VCs when you're looking at the co-founding team. And second, product market fit, right? I think all the founders who joined the Antler program, like who have gone through this master classes or boot camp, one thing they really changed their mindset, right? A breakthrough. Like, what's the biggest takeaway, right? Most of founders said this angle, right? This approach, right? Fall in love with the problem, not with the solution, right? You've seen the founders, right, who have an idea, or it could be a technology, right? And then once you have a solution already, and then looking for the problem which the solution can be applicable, right? This way, it could work, but it will take a lot longer time, a lot more efforts, and then maybe problem is not fit to your solution, right? Whereby you focus on problem first, right? What people need, what's a serious, what's an urgent problem, right? It's in the market, right? People serious enough for customers or clients to pay, right? Or serious enough for the stakeholders are willing to monetize, right? And then you find a solution, right? Then, even though sometimes solution might not be right perfect solution for that problem, as long as you focus on the problem, you will find the business product market fit at one point, right? So I think this is the biggest, usually among all our founders join the program, the biggest takeaways or biggest breakthrough, right? Change of their mind, right? So ideas alone are worth nothing, right? Because sometimes as a VC, right, I've approached by some founders come and saying, I have an amazing idea, I have amazing technology, but I can't tell you right now because it's PNC, right? And then, okay, fine, right, thank you very much. Like, well, the best to your endeavor, I'm not interested in, right? So idea, technology, if you're looking for idea, amazing technologies, just go to find the patent libraries, right? You can see like millions of ideas, millions of technologies out there, right? What's more important is how to monetize, right? How to commercialize your idea or technology, right? And then, like the more you are open to ask advice or even finding co-founders or even like just VCs like us, investors, right? The higher chance for you to commercialize or monetize your business. And lastly, it's more like a tactical advice, right? When, especially early stage startup founders, right? I mean, like there are many things that the founders wants to highlight, right? But what are the key, let's say, like I'll just make it more simple, right? If you make 10 pages of pitch deck, then what you need to have, right? So first of all, and before that, the pitch deck is not investor deck, right? So when you send the slide deck, I got like a lot of slide decks, probably like 5 to 10 pitch deck every day, right? But like sometimes I'm very confused, right? Because many founders, right, they are not very clear what is slide to send or what is slide to present, right? And personally, I have been entrepreneur for the last 17 years. I pitched more than 100 investors, and then I literally have more than 100 pitch deck, right? And then every time you pitch, right, you might need to customize your pitch deck, right? And then especially when it comes to the sending to the VC and the presentation should be totally different, right? And then, as I said, right, the 10 slides, right? If you are building pitch deck for early stage startup, right? Early stage VC, right? Then these are most crucial part. You can probably structure based on this, right? Company purpose, problem, and what is their solution? Why now, time to market, and the market size, and the competitive landscape, product, business model, or unit economics, and traction, and team. The financials at a little bit later stage, right? So these are like 10 most important. If you structure your pitch deck, or you're thinking of sending it to any VCs or early stage investors, just how you can structure your pitch deck. A few case studies from our MY Antler Malaysia first cohort, right? The first company is called Symbiozymes. The 12 years of biotech scientists meet the commercial co-founders, right, from PwC or Petronas and corporate, right? Then their problem statement is clear, right? The surging feed costs raise poultry price, restricting food accessibility, right? So 90% of poultry feed protein relies on imported grains. Poultry price increased by 25%. Let's keep increasing, right? Reduce access to basic protein needs. So the solution is chicken feather, right? So convert chicken feather into alternative protein feed using enzyme technology, right? So this will make 20% cheaper and 50% better, right? The clear problem statement, solution, and then great team from tech and commercial co-founders. Next case, Gluco. 17 years of experience in like health tech, right? Medical device health tech IP development PhD meets MBA, right? Health tech management or sales, right? Great team dynamics. Their problem statement is lack of knowledge and support leads 53% of adults living with diabetes and undiagnosed. And 90% of individuals with reversible diabetes find challenging to implement changes, right? The solution is personal AI metabolic coach, right? Clear problem statement, solution, and great team. Lastly, Alt Synergy. Amazing team, right? Microbiologist, as a serial entrepreneur, biomedical scientists, meet pharmacists and practitioners. Problem statement, that COVID patients have immune system issues, 70% have a damage after COVID, right? And poor supplement absorption, right? And then they come in market the solution as, liposomal vitamin C, extended release gummies, right? And actually they are dreaming even bigger, right? Even though they start from supplements, using this extended release technology, they're going into pharmaceutical. But the reason why they start with this gummy is to commercialize their technology and ideas to make money first, right, before going into more deep tech play, right? So that's why, these three cases from MY1, and Antler is also supporting this type of like technology to commercialization perspective. Lastly, our second cohort is open, right, starting from March 2024. So whoever is looking into start your business, right, please come chat with me or apply through this QR code. Thank you very much.